Okay. If you think I changed for the videos, I did. The sweatpants I was already wearing, we came from a walk. I came from a walk. My prayers. Uh, but I changed my shirt, so I'm a little bit more presentable, just in case somebody's wondering. So namaste to the white hats and to the black hats. I say to the black hats with just as greatest respect because um, a lot of you are snapping out of your hypnosis, and that's a scary thing to your bosses. Uh, that's good. I'm glad. At least know the truth because uh, the window to choose is closing. But at least know the truth. That's how I feel. I'm not saying to do this, to do that, but know the truth to the black hats, to the bad guys. Even the aliens, they get bullied into doing what they're doing. You know. This is what that machine does. It does a lot of things. That machine. This machine, one of the cogwheels. I wasn't sure if I spell it like that. Cogwheel. I don't know. Dyslexic, concussion. I have. So this is another one of the cogwheels. Evil wants you to do this. They need you to do this because it feeds the machine. It's part of one of the cogwheels, part of one of the designs. And here it says, respect my president. This is to the secret society human traders and to the Illuminati aliens. You got to respect my president, man. I'm his people. What can I do? Not a damn thing, but I could pray, so I'm praying. Also, these videos, I'm doing these videos. I could do these videos. I have a dog in this fight. I am a DARPA project. I belong to the Pentagon. I have entry points from head to toe on my body. What they're doing to me, they're doing it to millions, which is a very dangerous thing to say. I'm a science project, yeah. And this machine does what I'm about to talk to you about. It does a lot of things. Like, it's scary, but this is just another one of the cogwheels. Incontinence, which is the result of like weird kinky sex that the body is not designed to do. I'm not trying to be dogmatic, but I'm just trying to point another. I'm trying to point out another few like branches as to how complex this machine is, and part of the branches is disrespecting God. Imagine what you're doing back there, incontinence, or for the girls in the front. So too much of this, too much of that, just this weird stuff. Imagine how you feel knowing that you're doing it in front of God. This is in the body of God. God knows and watches everything. No matter how dark your light is, no matter how dark your room is, no matter how dark your secrets are, no matter how much of you are in one room and you're going, conspiracy, let's set up Hector, let's lie some more, let's use what we did to him against him so he doesn't talk. Merely you gave me proof and I'm going to use it. So God knows about this. I'm just telling you, just think about for a moment. You standing right there. You think God is not watching you? You think God is not in the room with you? You think Mother God is not watching? You think the angels are not watching? Believe me, everyone is going to atone. For every empty word, you're going to answer. So, this is one of the branches as to why they want you to disrespect the body. Not just the back door. It's the front, the back, torture, mutilation, extreme mutilation, where you're not expressing yourself through art, but you're mutilating in the name of sacrifices. That's a complete no. You can't do that. You don't know the body. The body is a true design, designed by the Creator, God Almighty, and not everybody has the body. We do. And the body's not ours until we connect with the body. Then we're one with the body. Until then, we're not one. And you disrespecting the body like that, believe me when I tell you, you're going to atone. If you think you're untouchable and above the law here, in the end of your mission in your classroom, you're going to atone for disrespecting the body. If you're disrespecting the body in the name of God, can't do that. Or I'll just say that that's the law. I happen to agree. Let me just say it like that. So disrespecting God. So when you guys are making, for example, you're having private parties and you're doing these extreme things, or you're hurting your slaves, because slaves are real. This is people who hurt their slaves in every orifice because they think they're untouchable and above the law. I'm going to tell you, don't do that. Don't do that. You can't disrespect the body, even if that person is not in control. You're doing it to them. You're going to pay. Don't disrespect the body. Oh, and by the way, about the enslavement, we're coming for you. Yeah. Yeah. Got some of that too. On the hot dog stand, as a matter of fact. Yeah. Yeah. I'm dead yet. I'm going to keep on talking. So when you disrespect the body like that, they do it ritually. And even in porn, it's ritually against God. Think about it. I don't care what your religion is. If you're doing porn, something is wrong there. There's a disconnect. You're just somewhere. There's a disjointment, and you if you're having those crucifixes around your neck and you say you love God but you're doing porn, there's something wrong. You know what I mean. So it's probably that. And airplanes with a lot of farts. It's I'm just letting you know that another branch that this thing does to destroy the body, to destroy your souls. You're destroying your souls in front of God by disrespecting such a great gift as the human body, as the skin. It's such a great gift, and when you're disrespecting it, the body's gonna protest. And now, maybe, and or through later, in the end, you have to answer for the body. Now that you know the truth, you can make a choice. You could choose to respect the body, apologize to the body for the atrocities you have done in your insanity, in your hypnosis. Believe me, it's considered insanity and it's considered hypnosis. Heaven considers us insane because of how we're conducting ourselves. We're considered insane. We don't have to. You can choose against it. In other words, if you learn the truth, then you can choose. Bad news, people. You're Illuminatis. We're classified as retarded. That's the Illuminati classifications of the humans. Here's where the bad news is. They classified us through our smartest scientists. Scary thought, huh? I'm not making things up. I'm not being rude by saying the word retarded. It's their classification. And I'm not kidding. Because we're hypnotized, and we're hypnotized to believe that what we're doing is okay to others who we believe are hypnotized. And we're thinking it's okay because we're saying, haha, they're hypnotized, so let's rape, rob, and murder. We can do whatever we want. But you can't. You can't do that, first of all. Second of all, you're hypnotized for even thinking that you can do that as a mass, as a group, as a giant entity, as the secret society. If you're walking around thinking that that's okay. It's not okay. Guess what? You're hypnotized too. It's called mass hypnosis. Good morning. Coffee. Coffee. Oh. Coffee. Hear the birds chirping? Yeah, it's a very complex monstrosity. It's just another cogwheel. Because that cogwheel wants you to disrespect God in the most disrespectful way. Disrespect Mother God in the most disrespectful way. How? By conducting yourselves as children that you're not. Would you do what you do behind closed doors in a dark room? Would you do it in heaven? Would you do it in front of God? If your answer is no, then you're probably doing something you shouldn't. Yeah, and it's not that I'm raining on your parade, but it's the truth. And then the truth, therefore, gives you the tools so you can deal with it if you so choose against it. Copy, follow. Also, it does another thing. So it does a lot of branches. Another thing too, it does like for example, like when I meditate, I flex my anus, I flex my penis, and I flex my entire body, and I connect to heaven. I talk to heaven. Anybody can do that. So living this machine, I almost lost it. Yeah, I almost lost it. They think I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to do a lot of things they're not going to like. Yeah. See, I live this machine. I know the truth. To tell the truth, I better be saying the truth. So through exercise, I recovered my body. I'm recovering my body, and I use that to meditate, and then I connect to heaven. Even as we're speaking now, I'm doing it. It's just a thing that a light worker does. That's what we do, but anybody can do it. How us light workers do it, we connect completely. And in meditation, we're connected to heaven. We're literally, you can talk to anybody. You can learn so much. Heaven is so giving. And as long as you're championing your efforts to go forward, then they'll continue to help you grow. Growth is so important. Whether you like it or not, you're going to grow. You fail this mission, guess what? You're going to come back to learn. You're going to fail the next mission, guess what? You're going to come back until you learn. Yeah, it sounds hard, huh? Well, guess what? When you learn, the first thing you're going to say is the same thing I said. Thank you, my father. Thank you, my mother. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how much I'm learning. That's the first thing that's going to come out of your mouth, I guarantee you. So, you know the truth. You went to the end of your life. Pretend you went to the end of your lifetime. You're standing there before fire. Fire. You go to 100% of your body. So instead of when you pinch yourself, you say, ow, you pinch yourself, you go, wow, because you're at 100%. You're living this life. You're not going to die over there. You're going to wish you're going to die. Because when you die and you're met with fire, you're going to wish you can turn back time. Pretend you turn back time. Because when you meet that fire and you're sentenced to 7 years in hell of 100% of your body, day and night, 24 hours a day, 7 years, year after year until you meet 7. You think that that's what you want? I don't care who thinks they're the biggest gangster, who thinks they're the biggest badass. I don't care who thinks they're the biggest guy. I have secrets. No one wants that at the end. Pretend you turn back time. This is your now. Pretend you said to yourself, I wish Hector told me the truth. The truth can only be proved. I wish Hector anybody. I wish anybody could tell me the truth so that I will make a choice. I will meet at the crossroads, and instead of making a left turn, I'm going to make a right turn. Pretend this is now. This is the now. You know the truth. You're receiving the truth. Everybody who's listening to me, who's recording me on their cameras, and including the people that this is going to meet, the ears of these people that this is going to meet. This is the truth. Now, would you want to go to hell? No. Turn your back. Oh, excuse me. So the truth gives you a choice to make a choice. What you're living now is going to give you fire. You're going to meet fire when you die. Believe me. God told me. So pretend you turn back time. This is your chance. Choose. But be prepared. Because they're going to attack you every which way but loose. Chemically, physically, the machine is hurt. And it's on its way out. I am championing to get the truth out there. I am championing to expose them, and literally I'm by myself. So what I can do, I don't know, but I'm going to give you the truth as I am proof. If you choose God, be prepared. Don't sell out God. Don't do to God what God already knows what you're going to do. But it's your choice. Don't go to God and say, ooh, it's getting really hot over here, God. I want to join you now. I want to be with you, God. I love you. Praise Jesus, 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 Jesus. And then when they come and tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, we got some money for you. You're going to stay with God. You're going to join us. And you say, hey, God, sorry, I'm only human. And you take off. You can't do it. They know. fight for you. Fight for your own chance. Fight for your family as only you will. Don't think that Cousin Joe or Cousin Martha or somebody who loves the children more than you are going to do a better fight. Nobody can fight for your children or you better than you. So at least know the truth. So that's what they do too. Okay, so us light workers, that's how we do it. We connect to heaven. So, but anybody can do it. Anybody can do it, but you have to clean your house first. You have to clean your temple, your lighthouse, if you will. So in your house, whatever dark secret you have, I'm just gonna tell you how to do it. We don't have secret knowledge. Secret knowledge for what? What's it gonna do for you when you die? Say, be careful, the fire is hot. That's what your secret knowledge is gonna do. Come on, man, cut it out with that. So anybody can do it, but you got to clean your house first. You got to clean your temple or your lighthouse, if you will. You got to clean your home, your church. This is your vessel. You clean this. And in other words, any weird habit that you have, it's not you. It's a technology. It's a technology attack that's being used against you. Yeah, and it's not by itself. It's got two other heads. It's got evil and demon. Alien, technology, and demon. Three heads of evil. Believe it or not, that's the head of evil. But once you know the truth, you can use that tool to fight for yourselves. You gotta, I don't even know how to start. Can I just tell you, the other day I was walking with my girlfriend in South Dakota, and we met a bunch of young white guys on bikes. I was so happy for them. Honestly and truly, I was so happy for those young white guys. First, they didn't say nothing negative to us. They were actually very polite, very respectful. Chill, very chill. And second, they were on like these, street bikes, just living life. Kumbaya. That's literally what's called kumbaya, unbeknownst to them. Because it grounds them. It tells them who is your brothers, who do you love, who do you care for. Who do you enjoy life with? That's what that's doing. That's what kumbayaing does. They don't know it, but now they're going to. That's what people should do. Not just young people, but those young guys that were doing it. I was like, God bless them. You know what? They weren't in front of the freaking computer. They weren't on their stupid phones. They were living life as they are designed to do. Be young, be free, laugh. Don't be in a hurry to grow up. Live life. And your mom and dad, when you see your mom and dad tonight, if you guys are seeing this, when you guys are seeing this, because you're watching me, when you see your mom and dad tonight, go up to them, just kiss them. Mom, go up to your dad. If your dad is around too, kiss him on the head. And they say, what's that for? Just say, you know what? Because I love you and I thank you. Do it like that. Do it like that. Those kids are living the beautiful life. They're not in front of the monstrosity of the computer. The computer, the phones, the fast food, processed food, all that stuff, this stuff too. It's destroying so many lives. You can't begin to imagine. These are things you're doing under hypnosis. You got to ask yourselves, would you do it in front of heaven? Because that's what we're all doing. Even your meetings, your secret meetings, your whispers. That's not what it says here, but I'm just ad-libbing. I kind of like that. Your whispers. Your evil looking over their shoulder type of thing. I'm just telling you, God is here. God is watching. God is everywhere. Mother God is here. Angels are here. If I tell you, when I tell you, you're glass. Believe me when I tell you, you're glass. Your enemies see right through you. Anybody who's not from this planet, the hybrids, everybody sees right through you. The good guys, all the good guys see right through you. You're glass. Know you're glass. Know you made mistakes. Know that you did what you wanted your victims to do. You wanted us to fall under hypnosis. You fed us garbage. You fed us lies. You fed us drugs. You fed us perverted sex. You fed us corruption. And guess what? Guess who's not? You. You fed us the drugs that you're addicted to. Well, bad news. Your bosses are more addicted to those drugs. Yeah. So you gotta snap out of it, man. Know that you're under hypnosis. So I'm talking to you like this and I'm by myself. I gotta be saying something. Ain't nobody behind me. They're behind me, but believe me, they're after me. I'm just telling you straight up. You're making a giant mistake. This is your souls, not just your lives. This is your souls that's literally at risk here. You can't begin to imagine. Okay. So connecting. So a lot of us connect like that. So the back door and the front for males and females. They don't want you to connect like that. So through design, the cogwheel, they're making your body feel good through sending it through computers, through laptops, through phones. So they're making your body feel good. And then they're also sending you the thought of these kinky things for money. See how the wheel is a mutated wheel? It does a lot of things at the same time. Well, as you're feeding off the machine and the processed food that also allows you to connect to the computer or the phone, as you're connecting, what it does, it makes you disrespect the body, which disconnects you from God. Do you see what it does? The more you're torn apart down there, the more you're disconnected. They'll never leave your side, but physically speaking, you want about that? But physically speaking, it disconnects you from God. It's law. You'll always love God. You could always pray to God. You know, but if you're disconnected like that, you connect differently. When you're disconnected down there, or when you're connected down there, let me say it like that, you can do a lot more. You see a lot more. You witness a lot. You witness like you can't even bring it to imagine. Excuse me, everybody. Come here. Come. Come here. Yeah. I call you. You go in. That's it. Knucklehead. That was them. They're trying to like distract me with my dog. That's them. That's one of my stalkers. So when you disconnect like that, it's when they break you down there, it disconnects you the way you want to be connected once you understand. For example, once you start to pray to heaven, and once you see that heaven is real, you're not alone, then you want it more. Then you want it to grow more. Naturally, that's what happened to me. And anyway, so through education, this is how I'm connecting now. And they don't want people to know that. They don't want people to use that. They want to destroy everything that represents God, and that's one of them. They want to destroy your connection to God from you so that you'll never find out the truth about, you never find out the truth about them. You got to remember, we're the now, we're the future. They hate the now, and they love the weird, perverted dark ages, the porn, the drugs, and which is also theirs. The heavy duty drugs, that's theirs. Hot dog stand. When I used to work at the hot dog stand, they tried to hook me up to that drug. Yeah. I went one night, and they tried to set me up with one of the people to shoot me up. I woke up right as he was shooting me up at the hot dog stand. I was a kid. Yeah. The weird perverted things they did, the world's gonna know. The world's gonna know. So they want you to disconnect from God. So they also want you to disrespect God, so that you're an abomination to God. You can't lie with your little. It's an abomination to God. You don't believe me? Open up the Bible, read it. I learned that from Miss Cotto, Jacqueline Cotto. I love her videos. Through Jacqueline Cotto, I learned that lying is an abomination to God. Guess what? I happen to agree. I talk to God. Lying is an abomination. Could you imagine? Sometimes you sit there and you think, well, they're raping, they're molesting. I'm in the secret society, I'm untouchable and above the law, but I'm just the secretary. Well, guess what? If they're existing because you're doing the book work on it, guess what else is going to happen? They're raping, they're molesting, they're torturing, they're robbing. Could you imagine when you sit there before God, how they question you? You just know the truth. I'm not telling you what to do. You know the truth. What are you going to say? Can't charge me with that. So this is what they do. Besides what they did to that young man who shot the president, our President Trump, That machine does a lot of things. It does a lot of cogwheels, and their cogwheels are not simple cogwheels you can remove, as I'm removing now. Believe me, and that's what I tell you. As I'm removing those cogwheels now, it's not an easy thing to do because you have to understand that those cogwheels are mutated. They're not just two-dimensional cogwheels, as they would lead you to believe. It's a mutated cogwheel that would just disturb the mind just looking at it. But to let you know that it's not us, it's not the kid who did it. Negative things we have to learn right away what that machine can make us do. And the monstrosities that we got coming, if we don't learn, is gonna just twist your heads off. We have to learn right away. Know that an evil thought or a negative thought in your head is being sent. And that if you're sitting there, you're thinking, okay, we're all huddled here, and I see Billy looking at Mary, and Mary's my old lady, and I'm gonna kill Billy. That's a program. It's just a program. Just fight there and say, I am the Son of God. And I dare not think about taking another life without defending my family. When you think like that, you get stronger, and as you get stronger, you can fight it more. You start to read it more. It's a dangerous machine. Just fight the thoughts. Fight all that is negative. It's not you. Believe me, it's not you. So this machine did that to that young man. Yeah, and I just tell you, it wasn't fair to him. That young man should have been living their lives like those young boys here in South Dakota. They were just on bikes. Me and my girlfriend were chilling. We didn't feel threatened. They were just chilling, man. Living life. Laughing, riding the scooters. You got to get the kids out of the house. You got to tell them to do that. I'm not kidding. I don't care if they're undercover or not. I don't care if they say, he said something about nice. He said something nice about South Dakota. I don't care. They're doing what they're supposed to. Live life. Go on your bicycles. Go on your motorcycles. Live. Go laugh. Stay away from the computer stuff. Stay away from all that chemical stuff. It's destroying lives you can't begin to imagine. So I continued the battle. I'm still here. How? I don't know, but I know they're coming. Because I hear them sometimes. I don't know how that works either. But anyways, namaste to everyone. Namaste to the white hand that keep fighting. Namaste to my President Trump. I am your people. You're not alone. I just fight. I love you, President Trump. Kash Patel, I will only talk to you. Funny story. Kash Patel or Don Bongino. I tried to contact the FBI this morning. Do you know they hung up on me? Isn't that interesting? I have her ID number because she's not allowed to give them her name. I won't put that on the phone. It can't happen. So I was trying to tell them that I'm a Pandora project. I'm a 1965 DARPA project. The project is dubbed Pandora. And I went on to tell her some more stuff. I don't know, she was having a bad day. She got up this morning and didn't get a hug or something. I don't know, man. But she was in a bad mood. And she didn't even let me finish. She just hung up on me. I was like, okay. So, to my point, this is why I can't call the FBI. I can't call the local FBI. I can't call the local police. They're too corrupted. Our American system is so corrupted that President Trump has his hands full. I'm coming forward because of Kash Patel, because of Dan Bongino, because of President Trump's cabinet. I'm coming forward. To those two young men, FBI agents, I will talk to. But anybody else? No way. We're talking dirty. If I'm telling you these things and I'm giving you information, how can you hang up the phone? This woman hung up the phone. So if you see my videos, gentlemen, I'm here for you. If you don't, well, then I continue to fight. But I can only tell you, I would just relish the idea of working with you. I relish the idea. But it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't change my course. My ship says due north. My chart says straight into the eye of the storm. So, as a light worker, as the children of heaven, as the Son of my Father, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, I continue to fight. Namaste, blessings and protection.